Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Department of Atomic Energy, Department of Space, all important policy issues and all other portfolios not allocated to any minister. Shri Amit Shah, Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of Cooperation. Shri Rajnath Singh, Ministry of Defense. Shri Nitin Jairam Gadkari, Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways. Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Shri Narendra Singh Tomar, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, Ministry of External Affairs. Shri Arjun Munda, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Srimati Smriti Zubin Irani, Ministry of Women and Child Development. Shri Piyush Goyal, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, and Ministry of Textiles. Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Shri Prahlad Joshi, Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, Ministry of Coal, Ministry of Mines. Shri Narayana Tatu Rane, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Shri Sarvanand Sonowal, Ministry of Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. Shri Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Ministry of Minority Affairs. Dr. Virendra Kumar, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Shri Giriraj Singh, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Panchayat Raj. Shri Jyotir Aditya Scindia, Ministry of Civil Aviation. Shri Ramachandra Prasad Singh, Ministry of Steel. Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Communication, Ministry of Electronics and Ministry of Information Technology. Shri Pashupati Kumar Palas, Ministry of Food Processing Industry. Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Ministry of Jal Shakti. Shri Kiran Rijiju, Ministry of Law and Justice. Shri Rajkumar Singh, Ministry of Power, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Shri Hardeep Singh Puri, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Shri Mansukh L. Mandaviya, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers. Shri Bhupendra Yadav, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Labor and Employment. Dr. Mahendra Nath Pandey, Ministry of Heavy Industries. Shri Purushottam Rupala, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Development of North Eastern Region. Sri Anurag Singh Thakur, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports,